I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video where we're exploring a certain type of rock known as gabbro. Gabbro is formed when molten magma gets caught under the Earth's surface and cools slowly. Now it's found in various places around the world, but the one we're going to explore today is one that is found in Madagascar. And this is what it looks like. It's got a mottled appearance of different specks of black and a kind of indigo grey. It's known by many names, sometimes Indigo Gabbro, Mystic Merlinite, and also Blizzard Stone. This is an amazing crystal that has some awesome powers, and what I find, it has a real interesting balance between spiritual energy and also grounding. In fact, what it allows its guardian to do is find the magic of the earth. This is a really powerful crystal for people that are drawn to different religious or spiritual practices such as Wicca, paganism, druidism, or shamanism. And we're going to explore in this video how you can work with Indigo Gabbro and utilize the powers of the earth to help you each and every day. As more and more people start to explore spirituality in the new age, we're kind of wanting to go into these higher dimensions and different realms and different, work with angels and star beings and all that type of thing. And as we do that, we risk the losing contact with our physical reality and this magical planet that we all incarnated on. Gabbro is here to remind us of the power and magic of the earth and to connect us back with that. By working with this special Indigo Gabbro, it can really help us to connect back with nature and find its magic. When you're working with this crystal, always take it out in nature. And what you'll find when you're meditating with it in nature, it'll really help you to get some messages. And also, if you place it on the third eye, it'll help you to gain clarity on exactly what those messages mean. It also helps you connect or talk more to plants and to the crystals and animals and different things like that. So if you're trying to get more communion with the natural settings around you, or animals, plants, that type of thing, essential oils, Gabbro will help to enhance that. It's also really good for helping to enhance communication with crystals. If you've got a crystal in your collection that just doesn't resonate to you or just doesn't want to talk to you, for whatever reason, try holding Gabbro in your projective hand, the hand that you write with, and then the crystal that you're not really connecting with in your receptive hand. And just relax and allow that crystal in the receptive hand to start to flourish a little bit more. If you want to amplify certain crystals in a crystal grid, put some Gabbro with it. Or if you're doing a chakra balancing, after putting the correct crystals on each of the chakras, put some Gabbro in your receptive hand and put a Herkimer diamond in your projective hand to help amplify it, and then switch those two over just to give it a boost on either side as well. This can be a really great way of helping to heighten the magic of what nature and Mother Earth has already given us. Not only does Gabbro allow you to connect with the earth and all the magic that we have in our physical realm, but also to go into the deeper realms of those elemental beings. You may have heard of the magical elements of fire, air, earth and water. Well, not only do they manifest on this physical realm, but on higher vibration realms as well, as elemental beings, often known as the dragons or salamanders, the fairies or the sylphs, the gnomes and the merfolk. Now, especially depending on what star sign you are, you can connect with that elemental being more with the help of Gabbro. So if you're a fire sign like a Leo or a Sagittarius or an Aries, this will help you connect with your dragon guides more. For myself, a Gemini, and all the other air signs, it will help us connect with the Fey realms, and so on and so on. So if that's something that interests you and you want to get the guidance of that element and really be empowered by that element and be able to draw on that element and bring out your strengths, Gabbro will allow you to do that. Gabbro will enhance all other healing modalities that rely or work in alignment with different aspects of nature. If you're working with essential oils, flower essences, or anything like that, herbal extracts, then get some Gabbro and have it nearby. Whenever you're working or trying to decide which one to use today, Gabbro will help you to get a clearer communication on what's going to resonate with you. This is also really good for all type of healing techniques such as Reiki and the like. Gabbro will help to enhance it for both the the facilitator who's giving the energy. It'll allow you to connect with the earth energies and the energies you're bringing down and send them into the receiver. And if a receiver is holding Indigo Gabbro in their hands, it'll actually make them more susceptible to receiving those energies as well. But even if you don't have access to a healer and you just need earth healing yourself, take a Gabbro and stand outside barefoot on the raw earth and just allow the earth to ground you and settle you and rebalance you. Of course, at this point in time, we are taking a lot from the earth, and sometimes we like to give a little bit back. And you can do that with Gabbro as well. Sit on the earth, and when it's time to give back some energy, hold this in your receptive hand, the hand you do not write with, and pop that over your heart. Put your other hand down on the earth. Just feel some loving energy coming through you, maybe coming through your crown chakra and back into the earth to help rebalance the planet. If you want to make a healing grid for the planet Earth, then put some Gabbro in there and surround it by 6 clear quartz points, all pointing outwards in different directions. You can also include in the grid Hiddenite, which helps to protect the Earth and keep it at its same standard, or better of course, and also use crystals such as lepidolite, mica and shungite, which help to stabilize the Earth as well. However you want to work with the Earth, receive healing from the earth or give healing back to the earth, Gabbro is going to enhance that flow of energy and that healing. The mystical energy of this stone kind of conjures up that image of a wizard or a druid who's able to work with nature and bring what he needs into his life. Kind of like the famous wizard we know, Merlin. And this is why this stone is also referred to sometimes as mystic Merlinite. It has a Merlin-esque kind of energy. Now, as you start to work with Gabbro more, it'll actually allow you to bring in your ability to magnetize things and work with the universe. So when you want to manifest something, hold this in your receptive hand and start to visualize that. If you're doing any spell work, this will not only help the practitioner, but if you're doing it in a group situation, it'll enhance the entire ceremony, helping to align the universe with you. Sometimes I like to use the phrase, I'm just going to rearrange the universe to make that happen. And Gabbro will allow you to do that much quicker. As you strengthen your ability to work with Gabbro, it's not going to start bringing things in the door while you sit on the couch, but it will start to open opportunities. And Gabbro will help you to know what to do with these opportunities and how to bring these opportunities to you at a faster and faster rate. Remember, it works well with the third eye chakra, and so it will help you to use your intelligence as well as your intuition to know exactly what you do. Become that great wizard like Merlin. Manifest the life you want, but make sure that you're always trying to give it back to the earth and work in harmony with the earth. As you start to form a deeper relationship with Indigo Gabbro, you'll be able to form a deeper relationship with the planet, and not only the physical realms here, but it takes you beyond the physical and the visible realms to the invisible realms, taking you deeper and darker into more mysterious places. It can be a really amazing journey. But not only does Gabbro introduce you to realms beyond yourself, it takes you deeper into yourself as well. To have full power and to be like that powerful Merlin, not only do we need to have power over our environment, we want to have power over ourselves. Because if we cannot have self-control, how can we control something outside of ourselves? And Merlinite helps us to do that. It helps us to explore what's called our shadow self, parts of ourselves that we ignore or have kept buried. Is there some anger or some hurt that needs to come up? Gabbro will help to bring that up in a safe way and enable you to use that as a source of empowerment rather than a source of weakness. If anyone tends to trigger you or you get upset by other people, Gabbro is going to bring that to your front door so you can start to deal with all these different things. So this isn't a cruisy crystal that's just going to give you a walk on easy street. It's actually going to bring more challenges up so that you can grow. But each of these challenges are for you to grow. Remember that. They're not to bring you down. So look at the lesson. Stay grounded. Go outside with your Gabbro and really connect back with the earth again and allow yourself to kind of go through this challenge and become stronger on the other side. Gabbro will make sure that no stone is left unturned. It'll help you to learn everything there is to learn about this world and other realms as well, while making sure that you grow physically and look after your physical well-being, heal emotionally and grow with emotional strength, grow in intelligence and wisdom of how the world works, and spiritually become more and more open to the divine beauty and perfection that is this world. This is the amazing thing about Gabbro, that the growing and the journey never stops. So are you ready to work with Gabbro? It's a really exciting crystal, and I hope that you can see my excitement about how amazing and the opportunities that it can open up for each person that works with it. Before you work with Indigo Gabbro, you're definitely going to want to cleanse it. Or if you've been using it for some pretty intense work, give it a cleanse as well. Each crystal resonates with a different element, and Indigo Gabbro I find resonates best with obviously the planet Earth, and thus the element Earth. So leave it on some natural ground just to cleanse and rebalance itself, ideally out of the light. Now, just as Gabbro enhances different elements of nature, you can bring in other gifts of nature to enhance your work with the Indigo Gabbro. I love to bring in different essential oils, and I love to bring in spikenard when I'm working with Indigo Gabbro. Spikenard is gifted to us from the root of a plant that grows around the Himalayas and Nepal and India. Absolutely amazing fragrance, and what this oil helps with is it helps with reverence. It helps with honouring and respect. It helps us to have reverence for ourselves, to see the light within ourselves and the power that is within us. It also helps us to have reverence and gratitude for Mother Earth. And so as we have gratitude and are so thankful for all the gifts Mother Earth gives us, we realign with it more, and that relationship just gets stronger and stronger. And you can see how this all works well with the Indigo Gabbro. Now, the animal guide that comes to visit me when I'm meditating with Indigo Gabbro is the fossa. This is a Madagascar animal, a very powerful carnivore. You may not have heard of him before, so Google him after this video. But he teaches us how to use our power. As Indigo Gabbro unlocks more power, there comes responsibility, and fossa will give us guidance on how to use our power appropriately. And just because we have power, it doesn't mean we need to flaunt it. He also shows you that power cannot be taken away, it can only be given away. Astrologically, Indigo Gabbro resonates with the planet Pluto, connecting with that real volcanic power energy within us and bringing that out in different ways. Pluto doesn't rule the day, but he kind of resonates with Saturn and Saturday. So the best day to use your Indigo Gabbro for serious work is on a Saturday. Now, have you worked with Indigo Gabbro? Have you got a piece? And we're not sure what it was or what it was called. Remember that it's given different names: Indigo Gabbro, Gabbro, Mystic Merlinite, or Blizzard Stone. It's normally the same type of Gabbro found in Madagascar. I'd love to hear about your experiences with it by leaving a comment in the section below, and we can all grow from that shared collective knowledge. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Barralet. Blessed be.